Welcome back to another episode of the Bournemouth Career Mode Season 2, in which a lot of players have left, including our lonely players like Nicola Morto, our center attacking mid, Baldinese, and obviously Traore has left as well, and then a couple more has left on for free. We do not currently have a left back or technically a right back because Fredericks is at that left back position right now. We want to replace him anyway, so we want two new fullbacks. We want a new center back. We want a new keeper, a new midfielder to go alongside Sadiq, a new left winger, and then possibly a new cam and a new either backup striker or main striker. And we push Nketiah to the bench. We do only have 50 million to spend with before selling some players. We are in the process of actually selling some players. Nketiah, this was accepted, but it shouldn't go through. Neto, I did accept the 5.8 million offer for him, so he should be gone. And then Brooks for 15.6 million, he should be gone as well. Sadiq is somebody who's not going to get touched at all this career mode save. You can see who we have transferred. We have Randolph, a lot of just Deadwood players. We have Tavernier transfer listed just for now. We also have Saliba back out on the loan list. His potential went up, by the way. It's now like 67 instead of 64. So we are slowly working on getting him upgraded. And we say hello to our first signing of the summer. We bring in new keeper Dean Henderson from United. He will replace Neto instantly. And he should be a little bit better. He's same rating at the moment, but he has room to grow, whereas Neto was honestly just going to go ahead and decline more and more. And we bring in our second signing. It will be a new center back. Jacob Core comes in from Arsenal, one of Arsenal's new signing in real life, just only in January. A left-footed center back. He will join the squad to hopefully replace Sensei and be our new main center back alongside Silva. And we bring in right back Ivan Fresnada from Valladolid, I think. I'm not sure. I forgot who I bring him in for. But he will be our new main right back. He is only 70 rated, but he does have a lot of room to grow. And he'll definitely be one for the future in kind of the present now. We need him to start going just a little bit more. And we bring in another loanee, this time from Leeds, Nato. He will join, and he's actually a left mid on the game currently, so he will be our left mid solution for right now for another season. And we'll push that problem back all the way up into next season. Noto, he solves our problem for the short term. Another player is joining the club again from Spain. Yunus Musa will join. He's technically a right mid right now on the game, but he will be our new center mid alongside Sadiq. And honestly, I think those two could actually create something special as a midfield duo. We'll see what happens and then see how it forms. But now we really only have a left back to go and possibly some subs off the bench maybe. And our possible last signing for the starting 11 is bringing in a left back Maatsen from Chelsea. A young, somewhat decent overall, a decent potential as well for the future. He joins the squad, and our team and starting 11 is pretty much set. Besides possibly a cam for Tavernier. We'll see what happens with that though. Now we have officially quite literally no money to sign anyone else that is a decent player that would be good enough either to challenge for a starting 11 or to be a bench player. So we can only go in for loans, and one loan that we are bringing in is Rico Lewis actually. Rico Lewis will join back from Manchester City into Bournemouth for the next season. For the season, he's up to 72 overall already, just from last season to now. He might honestly start over Fresnada instantly. So yeah, that is, we are so going after possibly another player or two. And maybe you might see one now. You will. Is this who I think it is? It is. We bring in striker Wahi. I'm probably going to say his name wrong, but his name is literally W-A-H-I. Wahi will join the squad for loan. He is 78 overall. He will actually challenge Nketiah for that starting spot. He will definitely drop off Semenyo off on the bench. So, unfortunately for him, who had a decent season with us last season, his services are no longer required. Eli Wahi will join from Stuttgart for the season. And we bring back a familiar face from last season as well. Baldinese, he will join on loan. This time for Toulouse, as he just recently joined them. But he will instantly come out on loan back to Bournemouth and help either develop Tavernier or outbattle Tavernier for that starting 11 spot. That's 3 loanee signings I'm going to make. I made a couple more signings. That's probably all the business we do in this transfer window, besides loaning or selling other players out. So here's the team. We have Nketiah at striker, Noto out on the left. Baldinese will actually get the start over Tavernier at the moment. Reece Nelson on the right. A midfield duo of Yunus Musa and Sadiq. And then Matson, Couture, Antonio Silva. Rico Lewis gets the start over Fresnada. And then Dean Henderson in net. That leaves Wahi on the bench. Shoryakins and Prestiani on the bench as well, with Tavernier, Pearson, Sensei, and Fresnada on the bench. Now, Saliba is still at the club. I am working to loan him out. Fredericks is still at the club. I'm looking to actually sell him possibly. And yeah, that's it. Pretty much the team as we go into the first game of the season in only a couple of weeks, which is against Everton and then Tottenham and Watford. I am going to take Carabao Cup a little bit more serious this season. I'm going to try and aim to win it since we got in the FA Cup final last season. We should be able to comfortably go far in the Carabao Cup and maybe make another run in the FA Cup and possibly challenge for a European spot for next season. Now, it didn't pop up, but Saliba will go on loan to Bodo. He will hopefully develop down there in League 2 and hopefully start for that club. Hopefully. We'll see what happens with that. That'll be one to keep an eye out for. First game of the season, and it's at home against Everton. Let's see if we can get on the front foot and try and get a win to start the season off instead of multiple losses. Sadiq wins the ball instantly into Noto. Now into Baldinese. Out wide to Reece Nelson. And Reece Nelson will put the shot in. Deflected, but for Nketiah, no. Musa, no. Still in. Finally cleared.
Because it's his debut game today. Stuart,
Reece Nelson in for Eddie Nketiah. Out wide for Noto. Can he find him? Yes. Noto. It's 1-0 for Bournemouth. McNeil right before halftime. Antonio Silva shuts it down. It's Alpha Wagner though. Crossed in. Henderson with the save. And we go halftime 1-0 up. Nelson. Into new signing Wahi. Wahi on a debut, gets a debut in goal, and he doubles the lead. And it's 2-0. Baldinese out wide for Reece Nelson. Reece Nelson, Antonio Silva's making a forward run. He plays it into Wahi, and it's an own goal. But Wahi's celebrating like it's his, but it should go down as an own goal. Kind of a freak own goal at that as well. But a 3-0 lead for us nonetheless. Well, here it is again. And the pace in which Antonio Silva made the most forward run. That was the most shocking thing to me. Is that an own goal? I don't think that is. It might not be. It's not an own goal. It goes through Tarkowski's foot, and Wahi slots it away. And that's his brace. And he only touched the ball a couple times. Baldonese wins the ball back instantly. Over the top for Wahi, who's on a hat-trick. His header is weak as well. On Keane. Moise Keane on Everton. That's still the most weird thing. He's on Everton. It's 3-1. Troy Aikens. Over the top for Wahi. He's still on his hat-trick, and he honestly might get it. He will get it. It's a hat-trick debut for Wahi. He might have just earned the starting spot over Eddie Nketiah.
The pass over the top has just the right amount of pace on it, and when he gets onto it.
And that's game over. Our first game of the season, and we don't lose it. We actually win it very comfortably. A 4-1 win with Wahi scoring a second-half hat-trick on his debut. He's definitely earned a start over Nketiah for right now. And that will be the only game of this episode. When we come back, we'll have the real beginning of the season. Until then, leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.